When things come up like this, are we not too emotional, quick to judge? That's the emphasis. Are we not too quick to judge?
Yes.
There's no smoke without fire.
Hi guys, my name is VERYDARKMAN. I want you to be watching NAS TV Africa. They are giving premium content.
Shout out to NAS TV Africa.
NAS TV Africa. In Africa for Africa.
Hello everyone, you're welcome to NAS TV Africa, where we manifest Africa's greatness. You're welcome to the Table Talk, and with me here today I have...
My name is Nima, and you can find me on Instagram at Nima_Adams.
My name is Grace, and you can find me on Instagram. Amazing.
Wow.
And my name is Tomiwa. You can find me on Instagram at Malik Miwa.
Welcome, beautiful ladies.
Thank you so much.
My name is Dynamic Precious. You can find me on YouTube and TikTok on Dynamic rather. You're welcome once again.
Thank you so much.
So at the Table Talk today, we have an important discussion. The Mirabel trend, rape trend. We all have heard the story. You are familiar with the story and all of that. But I will come with this first question. You know, she's a lady and we are all ladies. And you know this sisterhood thing.
Yes. So
but then, right? What came to your mind? What was your first impression when you heard this story? When you read it, when you saw the video, what came to your mind?
What came to mind?
Okay, for me, I'll say I feel like the norms has happened again, but then I feel bad for her. Oh, I mean, so sad.
Okay.
So initially, because I saw it on my WhatsApp status,
okay,
I watched the video and read a couple of posts. I was disgusted.
Oh no.
Disgusted to say the least. But yeah, again, like she said, this incident again, something like this.
Okay, how about you, Nima?
I went through a whole lot of different emotions at the time. First and foremost, for me, I was like, man, like you guys, but why? Why do you need to do this?
Okay.
And after, it was just shock because I kept listening to her and she was just talking. I was just like, eh? Like would you can get one after the other?
And then at the point, I feel like can't you just seek for people consent before you take advantage instead of raping?
Should I see my consent? Do I need to be advantage?
Like then it's not rape.
Yes, just wouldn't be rape now. Please, can you say please now? You get
I'm going to just wait.
Okay, I think that was on the lighter note. She did not really But anyway, I feel like I'm the Jew girl here. But that was what came to my mind when I saw the video.
So let's hear you.
Actually, I was like, are you sure this girl is saying the truth? That was it. I asked my colleague. It was my colleague that showed me the video, and I was like, are you sure? Because what got to me at the initial was the fact that she said I was drinking and drinking and drinking. I just wanted to sleep, so I was drinking. I was drunk. So it gave me a wrong notion about this personality before she gave us the whole scenario. But then I was like, are you sure? So this births my next question. How true do you think this story is? Do you think it's the truth? Do you think she's lying? Or like, what's your take?
Initially, I thought it was true. When I read and saw the post,
initially, that means you're saying it's no longer true.
Now I'm doubting.
Okay.
Like you're in beauty. It's not true.
I'm thinking maybe it's true. But with all the things I'm hearing and seeing and thinking about now.
What should the truth be told? The story was somehow. Imagine hearing she was drunk at a point, she got caught at a point, different things. So
okay, how about
you? Just somehow.
I beg to differ actually. The reason we're saying I don't think it's true is because now we're hearing that maybe it's not true. If every other thing or every other person was saying it's true, we would not have this question at all. Because what happened in Mirabel is it can very much happen to anybody.
Of course.
You can be caught, you can be raped, someone can enter your house. Maybe it's just me because I've read too many crazy novels and I was saying exactly, so things like that can happen. So for me, I thought it was very possible.
All right.
I still think it's possible.
It's possible, right? But let me give you because I think cases are judged with evidence. They said evidence and argument. So we have some things that are pointing out. Like I read somebody's comment saying that if truly, because she said she was caught in a sensitive part, her part,
yes, that's true.
and then she was pushed. Then she later on drank sniper and so on and so forth. Because for me, when I thought about the story, I was like, if a lady was caught, and she used an instance that it's because it's her first time, whatever, she had a way of connecting it with her menstrual flow, but we all are ladies. Is that does a cut, like a blade cut, and menstrual flow like cramps, does it feel the same way?
Of course not.
That part made me question.
Even as a lady, if you are on your period, on your flow, you can't even wear something to, you understand?
That would be your abdomen.
Some pain, because the kind of pains you'll be feeling. Talk less of having a cut down there. That's a lot.
Mayonnaise.
That's a lot.
I want to reserve some comments.
You will check now. Like, you would once you check, you should know the difference between this pain is from menstrual.
It's familiar. It's not.
She wearing trousers.
Heavy on that pain, because let's not lie. In as much as I believe that it can happen, I'm like, the one thing that made me was like, something is wrong.
So now,
something is wrong now. I'm saying it can't still happen, but I was like, let me just let the girl say her story. I did not rape you. I was not there. So then, her feeling pain is a cut. If I'm cooking and I cut myself,
you should know.
Even if I forget, I'm going to know it's painful. So it's less about the blood and more about.
Then wait, let me bring your mind to this point. If truly she's raped, I'm not saying she wasn't also. Do you know that will be her first evidence if she has a report, a medical report? Because real one, it can be verified that she was raped. If there's a medical report, then this case will be closed. So for the fact that we don't even have a medical report stating that she was raped, then the question is a capital.
Then again, I'm not busting anybody's bubble. I'm saying that sometimes people attribute rape and shame. So going to do the whole first medical report thing is not the first thing that comes to your mind. It's that I want to use it as a basis.
But she went to her camera.
Exactly.
What other place can be as public as social media?
And her TikTok friends.
No, maybe I feel maybe she wants to speak for herself.
Still, let's pull out too.
No, let's. All right. Let's move because stuff is just broad. Okay, with all of the eventualities, the things that have been popping up and all of that, do you think that our society is very emotional when it comes to things like this? When the lady just come out and say, I've been raped, everybody will just believe the whole story. They'll be rich everywhere. Some people will be cursing the men, this and that. Do you think our society is biased against the men flock when it comes to this contest?
Yes. I thought we were all going to say yes.
So sorry, on this. Yes, my sister.
Bias is a strong word. I can say sometimes because of that they can't stereotype people for doing certain things. But you're biased because the case now we're saying it might be false. If it was true, we wouldn't be calling it a bias. Okay. I mean, you're saying it's biased, but when you go out there now in the night, you're not thinking, was Mirabel's case fake or not? You're thinking about your safety.
Consciousness.
Am I on the right bike? Is the man going to come and attack me? So even if you say it's biased, at the back of your mind, your mentality is, I'm not safe if I'm in a space where it's mostly men.
Yeah.
So it might be, to an extent, you might call it biased, but it's for your own safety.
Okay. Tell me what. Gracie, you can take the stage because she's ready for us.
Okay. With that, I won't say bias or no bias, but this is where we find ourselves. This is the world we find ourselves. So
okay, let me give an instance. You know, I've spoken to two different guys that told me straight on that society is not fair on men. For instance, if you are on the street with a guy and a lady, you see that they will help the lady first and leave the guy out.
Is it not still
depends on
same
the
society?
Yeah.
That will say women cannot lead, they can't do this, they can't do that. So it's too just check it.
It's like a two-edged sword.
Exactly. Just check it.
Okay, I agree. But we are talking about rightness, morality, justice. It should not be gender-based. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Agree,
because we've seen there was a talk we had here at NAS TV, where we shared a story of a girl that died in her boyfriend's house, and it was like the boyfriend was the one that killed her.
Yeah.
So, and the guy took her to the hospital initially, but when they told him that the girl had died, he ran.
Oh,
That's bad.
Why? Because of the society he finds himself.
Exactly.
Because they will not even wait to ask, are you sure she has
part
an
of
ailment
the-
or something? Or did you eat the food together? And all of that.
She died in your house,
They will just like, okay, the guy has used that for ritual. So when things come up like this, are we not too emotional, quick to judge? That's the emphasis. Are we not too quick to judge?
Yes.
There's no smoke without fire. There's no smoke without fire.
Okay.
I'm judging you because you have acted a certain way. Yes, I'm not right to judge you in particular because maybe you in particular you've not done that. But if I'm judging a certain strata or a certain set of people, it's because what has happened. You have that reason. It has happened.
Okay, so how do we relate Simi's response to all of this? You know, she was in her last statement. She said, "Stop raping women." It doesn't mean that men don't get raped.
Word. Yes.
What was her actual? Well, for me, she said.
Okay, I will just give a kind of I will not use her exact words, like paraphrasing now. She was like, men, if men have been raped, you would have heard it maybe from your friends and all of that, and no man will do it and will just come out of the light and say, this is what I've done. But we've heard of all of these things from women over and over again before she said, stop raping women.
Okay. Can we say she's talking from experience?
Who is it?
Can we say
I
that?
understand.
Can we say that?
Okay.
That's why she's being emotional about it.
Stop raping women.
That's a strong word. And she's talking from her own personal
experience.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me still come from this angle. You know, there's something after the Mirabel stuff. What is going on popularly now on social media is men has come. Don't believe men.
Even before
men are evil.
We've been doing men as
It's not right.
Really.
Please.
But you know me, I'm an advocate for balance. That's what I believe. Because you're a lady doesn't mean that ladies are not bad. In fact, if you meet a bad lady, you prefer to meet the devil. Sorry to sister.
Actually, I'm more scared of women than men.
If a lady wants to do you wrong, she will do it to the core. So that's why I don't believe that, okay, because I have the mindset that women are weak, women are fragile, anything that comes to the table, I will just accept it. You know, men are also victim of all of these things. And if we should make our society a balanced one, then we must consider it like in every angle.
Excuse me, I have something to say.
What?
Not everybody thinks like you. You say you have a very balanced mindset. That means you're trying to see from both perspectives.
Yeah, exactly.
Almost every Nigerian, especially women, and you see something on social media, men. The next reaction, men. Anything, men. So any problem, you are even breathing, men. Not for men. So I think people think like you, but there are some people who are very emotional, don't think as deep, and very shallow in the
minded. I get you, but that's why we are here.
Yeah.
To bring a balance, because if we agree with the norms, then there's no need for all of these things. Because we've heard of rape cases, we've heard of people being accused falsely, but through this medium we are trying to bring the light out there to let the people know that, okay, when somebody is raped, verify. And if somebody is accused, verify. Because there's a possibility that it's true. There's a possibility that it's false.
In-depth investigation.
And that doesn't mean that you should generate, because you have an experience doesn't mean you should throw it into the air. You like just imagine that somebody calls you a gold digger. Ladies still have their fair share. When you come, they say, you want money. The ladies are gold diggers, the men are scum. But are you a gold digger?
But you know this thing.
Is your daddy a scum?
Yes, you not say that for me.
So that is it.
There's still, it's funny we say this, but we're trying to find balance, yes. And finding balance, you need to reorientate people. I would say the fastest way to produce a society that is more balanced is to focus more on the younger ones, where you can actually talk something to them. For us, we can just say verify. Make sure you investigate. Make sure you verify. Exactly. God bless you. But more than us, you're raising, because we were raised. The reason why we are scared of men this much is because we were raised in the same way to be scared of men. We're not told, oh, it's a balance side. When you see a man at night, you run. In fact, for me personally, I got a scar here because I saw a man once when I was little, and I was running, and I ran into a window and I bled. Because I thought, oh, he's a man. It's nice. I'm going to die. That's what I thought. That's what I was. So, if you want to make the society better, focus on the younger ones. Teach your children. You might not have children, but teach your children.
Don't put the same fear your mother.
Exactly. You can tell them.
But the consciousness is right, but you know how.
Be careful. God bless you. Be careful, but everybody needs to be careful. Verify.
Even the men.
Every single
Even the men too. I've seen parents too. They will just like, if you see anybody, if auntie touch you here, if auntie touch you there, run, shout.
Parents are not even helping. Do you know? You go home now. I have 2 brothers. If I want to go out at night, my dad is not going to let me. Yeah, my dad is going to let me. Go out. Exactly.
Yes, it's not boys hardly ever have confused. Oh, you can come home by 10, but I have to explain why I'm going out, who I'm going to see.
Don't give them a word. Yeah,
a lady.
But then we get, and I just hope that we can balance all of these things, especially to our security personnel. They should try and verify. In as much as we are talking about the future, how about the now? Does it mean people should keep dying? Does it mean people's image should be tarnished and all of that?
Can I please say when we say verify, not only TikTok investigation, like police, actual because now TikTok, I saw that she posted that you're doing that. Yes, she might be wrong. But you can also get it wrong while you're doing your own personal investigation. We're talking about investigations. Police, go to the right authorities, get them to do the right things, get the right information, the right sources before you actually come and start claiming what you want to claim about whatever situation.
That's true. That's true. Then I want to ask, or I want your opinions. How do you think this will, if at all she's proven wrong, like everything is cleared, how do you think that this experience or this scenario will affect people that are genuinely victims? Because definitely I heard a story then, like a folktale, that a boy will go into the bush, run and shout that there are lions chasing him. They will come, they'll find none. He will do the same repeatedly until the day.
Then I feel that's
until wolf, right? Until the day the wolf came actually, and he was shouting, nobody heard him. So because of this, if at all it is proven false, how will it affect people that are genuine victims?
People are going to, their credibility is at this point almost forsaken. Because if something like this is happening, if a woman comes and says, second Mirabel, in it, this is what you want to do. Yes. I think that it's going to affect it. But nevertheless, if we're talking about balance, we should say, yes, we acknowledge the fact that this girl has messed up. If she has messed up, if she has messed up, allegedly, if she has messed up, while instead of it affecting other people, it's whether they've done it, whether they've not done it. Let's check.
Okay.
We don't need to what's this word? We don't need to ignore another person because another person is on. If not, we're doing the same thing. We're speaking against this. Don't stereotype men.
Yes.
Because that's the same thing.
Yes. And for the fact that this is not the first rape case, and this is not the first accusation case.
I don't think it can be
the last. Okay, this is the last question I will ask, and it goes to you.
Okay.
Now, what do you think is the appropriate punishment that should be?
Question.
You'll still answer. What do you think is the appropriate punishment that should be melted on people that accuse? Because when you tarnish somebody's image, it's more like killing the person already. And somebody said something that you know that bad news tends to spread quickly than good news. So how do you come back to the public and say, this thing I said though is a lie? Are you sure it will repair that person's reputation as much as it has been damaged? So what should be the penalty for somebody that brings a person down, tarnishes their image? What's like right measure?
I want to start by asking another question. What did we conclude, or what did everybody conclude on will happen to someone to a rapist? What's the penalty for a rapist?
What is in the constitution thing?
When I saw like several posts, I saw murder. So if they are
some say castrate him,
castrate him, murder him, and him, murder. So it was so easy to like push murder on the rapist. Why can't we say murder for the first accuser?
Right.
But no, that would be too severe.
Exactly.
That would be too severe. So I think legal actions, yes, obviously, but I don't know how many years. Because the person needs to be taught a lesson. You can't just go around
and
say this person did this person
Do you
did
know
that.
I heard a story, somebody mentioned though, that a guy was falsely accused of rape, and the next thing the guy did was to commit suicide. Because of your accusation, somebody died. It cost him his life. So what should happen to that person that
die? No.
Okay, at least
yes.
When you are saying it like that, it looks like more than too heavy a penalty for such a person.
Okay, so Nimat, you think you have escaped?
I honestly thought I had escaped.
No, you haven't.
Okay, sorry, this TikTok sound going to my mind. And then, come on, you escaped. Okay, so I see.
If you were the judge, if you were the judge,
I would not give it death penalty.
Okay.
I would not give it death penalty. I would not.
Okay, what if what penalty will you give to somebody that raped a person? I don't want to say rape a girl.
I will not give a death penalty either, actually.
Neither would
I think a death penalty is too fast. It's too sharp a punishment.
Okay.
Just kill them and they go. Like there's no pain.
This lady was not me.
There's no
to suffer.
There's no learning. So if I'm going to punish someone who does that, I must make sure you learn. You know the kind of thing that makes you wish you died.
Oh my god.
So I'm not talking about cash. I'm just saying I cannot exactly pick a particular punishment right now. But I'm saying make sure that they learn never ever to do that thing.
And so that other rapists in the society that are not yet, that they have not been caught, will sit and be like,
rapists,
God,
rapists in the hidden, accusers, learning from Mirabel. We are saying accusers.
Accusers. All right, it's been a nice section here. Do you have final words for the audience? Something you want to say? An advice, something?
Stop raping people. Stop accusing people of rape. Stop abusing. I know that's very casual. Wait, guys, calm down. You know, if Simi says stop raping
women,
stop raping.
Okay,
stop.
So this is the balance.
Stop babies, infant, mad old people. I saw a video on Instagram of a man who was, I can't even say it with my mouth, the Lord help me, who was abusing a mad woman on the street. God. So you see when people think things are happening, like please just
things are actually happening. But
keep your hands to yourself. I know they teach you when you're younger, but you don't learn. Keep your hands to yourself. Keep your mouth to yourself.
Okay.
Just, please.
Yes, Grace.
Parents and also I'll go to our parents as well. Please, I'm begging. I'm begging us. Let's train our children. Let's train them well. Let's bring them up well. Like tell them they should not touch what does not belong to them. Tell them okay, this is bad. Even you can even pray for them.
Exactly.
Please.
That's the call.
It's very, very important. So that's all I have to say.
Yes.
Well, I have to say, please stop generalizing.
Thank you.
Stop making everything generic. Okay.
People.
Yes.
Not so
baby. Not be so everybody be. My sister. Out of the 10, 1 is still okay. Maybe 2, maybe 3. Stop. Men. My sister, they are not the origin of your problem. Okay, maybe some not all of them. So I think we really do need, and I know there's a very valid reason for you pointing your finger and being scared when you are in an alley and there's a man here, there's a man on the other side, and you just have to walk past. So you hold your phone and act like you're texting, or you turn on your location. I'm going to go and see so and so. picture. Oh God! Oh, you send the picture where you are. We have very valid reasons to be conscious. We have very valid reasons to want to be safe, but don't generalize. That's
okay.
It's way too harsh.
I think I have one more thing to add to that.
Okay.
Please also talk about our dress mode, sisters. So. Please, let's wear something that's you get.
They'll say my body will not be
exactly. Don't expose yourself to the extent that Emma will be seeing you and that's you get.
And let me add to that. So, do you know that sometimes
covered?
Do you know sometimes the lady that dressed exposed will not be the victim, because if she causes a guy out there to feel like I need this lady and cannot go in with the lady, you could go and exert that emotion on somebody else that may be dressing right. So it's not all about you, but somebody out there. True. That's why they call it provocative. So then it's not just for your own sake, but the sake of other person.
Just one little thing. Control your urges. She said she sees someone makes you feel some type of way, control your urges.
Exactly. You want to can work on it.
Sorry, I want to say rap because I've noticed rabbits can be crazy, but please control your urges. If you have a problem, go to a therapist, go and pray, books. Just
counsel.
Thank you. Yes. So you're not going to end up exactly.
Please, you don't want to hear this. Enough of raping stuff.
Please. All right. Yes, please. Because if it helps, when I had that incident and I got injured, funny enough, the man who saved me was the man I was scared of.
Can you imagine?
No. And that's the end of the story.
So I think the headline is this: there's no edge anywhere. Just be careful, and let's build a society that listens to the victim, maybe the person that was raped. Listen to the person that was accused. Listen. That's where you will know if it is actually true or false. So let's have a community, a society, a family, because this rape of a thing, some people they were victims, then they now inflict the same pain on others. And maybe it was when they were small and they're trying to talk but nobody to talk to, or nobody listening to them. So let's build a community that listens. And then I don't know why people want to bring themselves out, maybe to draw attention to whatever. They'll just bring themselves on social media to trend,
like if people don't like
at the expense of their personality and a good reputation. But then I hope that we are learning from all of these things. And I really pray that nobody becomes a victim, because it's not a good experience at all. And I also hope that the truth will come to limelight as regards to this Mirabel case. Thank you so very much for your time. Thank you for your ideas, for your initiative.
Thank you so much.
It was nice having you actually, and I'm really grateful. So all of our listeners out there, I know you followed up, you have your own opinions too, you have your own perspectives. Why don't you drop it in the comment section so that we can be part of it? Thank you so much for being a part of this table talk at this time. This remains NAS TV Africa, where we manifest Africa's greatness. Stay tuned for more intriguing, enlightening, exciting conversations. Bye for now.
Bye.